This video is brought to you by our Patreon page. Help us grow and keep creating great content by supporting us on Patreon. Hey, welcome to Kala Yoga. My name is Kyle and welcome to the Mobility Series. Today we're going to be focusing on our backs, working some range and motion throughout our whole back. I'm going to go through a few of my favorite exercises which I like to do to kind of keep myself nice and mobile. So if you are feeling a little bit of discomfort or sitting at a desk and feeling a little bit stiff, then this is the right practice for you. This is an all levels class and I'm going to encourage you to still keep your attention embodied as we move through our practice. This is a mobility series, so it's a little bit different to my normal yoga classes, but still working with our breath to create some range and motion. If you are feeling a little bit stiff, I'd recommend doing this practice at least once a week. You'll find a lot of progression from just doing it once. And the idea with this mobility series is I'm going to be focusing on different sections of the body, putting on a few different classes on each section. So we're going to be working through a whole ton of different asanas and different postures to help you kind of develop your own self-practice, so you can pick and choose what feels good for your own body. So if you'd like to follow along, you can always hit your subscribe and notifications bell. It does go a long way for the growth of this channel. And if you have any comments or questions, I will be down below. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can grab your mat and let's begin. Welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to begin in child's pose. We're going to make our way there. You can make your way to the back of your mat, having your knees out wide, toes touching at the back, and you can reach your hands out in front of you and gently rest your forehead down onto the ground. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And take a moment just to embody your sense of attention, feeling the connection that you make with the ground. And today we're going to be focusing on bringing some range and motion along the full spine, and that includes your side bodies. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, walk your hands off to the right hand side, stack your left hand on top of your right, and as you ground your hand, use your exhale and pull length along the left side. See if you can wrap your left armpit in and melt your hips down. Inhale your hands through center, and as you exhale off to the other side, plant the hands, ground them, and then use your exhale to pull length and open up space along your right side body. And you can experiment with lifting and lowering your armpit down to the floor and rolling that stretch all along your side. Inhale your hands through center, exhale, come up to tabletop. Bring yourself to a nice square position and stack your shoulders over your wrists. And from here, we're going to do some cat-cow, sort of like freestyle cat-cow. So we're going to be working some natural movement all along the spine. So I like to start off with some cat-cows as you inhale, lowering your belly, looking forward. Exhale, curl and press. And then I like to add in a little bit of side movement. Kind of any freestyle or natural organic movements just to work some movement and space along your spine. Again, perhaps closing the eyes and keeping your attention in the body as you move with your breath. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Well done. So bring yourself to a neutral table. Take your left leg and place it off your mat. And from here, you're going to keep yourself nice and square. Plant your right hand. Inhale, raise your left arm up to the sky. And from here, you're going to open up into the chest. So really working some space in the top back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, thread the needle, placing your left shoulder onto the floor, and your left arm comes underneath your right shoulder. If this feels good, you can stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to add some movement in. Inhale, lift the arm back up to the sky, open up the chest. Exhale, thread the needle, left shoulder comes down to the floor, and plant the left cheek down. Once again, inhale. Exhale, nice. So we're gonna do this one last time, nice and deep and slow. Inhale to breathe into the belly. Exhale to release and place. Neutral tabletop. Place your hands down, and we're gonna move over to the other side. Take your right foot, place it off onto the mat. Inhale, right arm rises. Open up the chest, breathe space in the top thoracic. Exhale, thread the needle, bring your right shoulder down to the floor, thread it underneath the left arm. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, thread the needle. If you need to, you can always stay completely still, working some space into the back. Otherwise, you can breathe in and raise the arm up. Exhale. One last time, inhale. Exhale. Neutral table. Bring your hands back. I'm just going to move these off slightly. And from here, we're going to move into a Sphinx pose, so coming down onto your belly. You can bring your arms to a number 11 shape. Hands facing forward, plant the hands down. See if you can bring your shoulders to stack just above your elbows. Untuck the toes, squeeze the feet, press them into the floor. And from here, we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to pull our elbows towards our ankles and tuck the chin, and see if you can lengthen out the spine, bringing your belly forward and down, opening up the chest. Keep breathing, and again, this is a nice active posture, so just like compressing into the elbows. Seeing if you can lift the chest forward and up. Keep breathing in through the nose. One last breath in. And long breath out. And release. Place your hands down, tuck your toes. We're going to press up onto our knees, having the feet hip width distance apart. And we're going to press to a ragdoll at the back of the mat. Having the knees nice and bent. Have a very, very generous bend to the knees. Grab opposite elbows. And we're going to decompress the spine in the back, so allowing it to hang heavy off our hips as we sway from left to right. See if you can tuck your chin and breathe length along the spine. Interlace your fingers, place them behind your head, tuck the chin, and use your exhale to fold and release. Interlace the fingers behind your back, squeeze your elbows together, and send them up and over the head. See if you can bring a sense of softness to your face, really allowing gravity here to do all the work. And gently release your hands down to the ground. You're going to inhale, halfway lift, just spine reset, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Here we're going to make our way onto the ground into a seated spinal twist. We're going to start off with the right knee coming back and left leg going over. If you have a block or a pillow, you can always sit on one to give yourself a bit of relief, or place it underneath your hand to give yourself a bit of lift, extra lift with the spine. You want to make sure that both sitting bones are grounded. Place your foot down. You're going to hook your right elbow outside your left knee. Place your arm behind your spine as a support to lift up. So we're going to inhale to lift into the spine, exhale to twist over the left shoulder. So you're going to use your elbow against your knee to create that twist. If the elbow is a little bit much, you can always hold on the outside. You just want to make sure that you are inhale to create length and exhale to twist and deepen. And as you move with the breath, your movements can be quite subtle, so you can inhale to create a little bit more length, exhale a little bit more depth. And release, counter twist to the right hand side, bow down, and we're going to switch them out. So move through to the other side, place the hands down. Again, making sure that your sitting bones are grounded. And hook the elbow outside the knee, otherwise grab hold of it. Right hand behind your back as a support. You're going to inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist and deepen. And if you find yourself feeling a little bit compressed in your pose here, you can always take your block to create a bit of length, or a pillow, or even a book, just to create a little bit more length. It gives a lot of space for your twist. So making sure to inhale to lift and exhale to twist and deepen. One more breath in, and a long breath out. And you can release, counter twist to the left side, bowing down, and release. From here, we're going to make our way onto our backs, nice and slowly. Draw the right knee into your chest, give it a good squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist. We're going to lower the knee over to the left-hand side. Keep your right shoulder onto the floor and send your gaze up and over to the right-hand side. If you need to support yourself here, you can always place a block or a pillow underneath your right knee if you find it's slightly uncomfortable floating in the air. It's one of my favorite stretches, just creates a lot of length along the spine. And release, draw the right knee into the chest, give it a good squeeze. And exhale, bring the left knee in, give it a nice squeeze, tuck your chin, take a deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist, lower your left knee gently over to the right-hand side, look up over the left shoulder. Perhaps closing your eyes, allowing the breath just to slow down. And release. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. As you inhale, bring your forehead up towards the knees. Take a moment just to embody your sense of attention. And as you exhale, release into Shavasana. Well done. Allow the palms to face up, toes out. Take a deep breath in. Feel your belly rise. Long exhale and release and relax. And see if you can lay still, noticing your breath, just allowing yourself some time to soak your practice up. And use your exhale to release and relax completely. Thank you once again for putting such beautiful effort into your self-practice. If you have any comments or questions, I'll be down below. You're welcome to lay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. When you do decide to move, do so nice and slowly, focusing on your breath. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on your mat. Namaste.